Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good day, everyone. This is Dave C. Welcome to the Dave C. Sports Show on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. I am Dave C. And if you're ready, as we do every show, we start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll join me, take off your hat, put your hand over your heart, and let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hope your day's off to a fantastic time. As always, we want to salute and thank all of our service members, those currently serving, those who have served in the past, and those who are lining up in record numbers to serve to protect our future freedoms. Also, those military members that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we could be free and do what we're doing today. Remember, freedom does not always come free. We want to thank all of our first responders, our policemen, our firemen, our doctors, nurses, and paramedics for being there for us 24/7. God bless each and every one of our heroes, and God bless America. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be chilly, but we're going to stay warm because we got our Beaver coffee, we got some chocolate chip cookies, we got some trivia for you today, and some other things. So a whole lot of football coming up as we move into the last week of the NFL season, week 18 to be exact. The players have arrived and the pretenders have really started to fall by the wayside. They've disappeared. What happened to some teams is now left to ponder in the offseason. Surprises and collapses with some franchises. Some franchises, I don't know if they'll ever get out of their own way. After week 18, which coaches will be given their exit the next day? What do you think about that? Did your favorite team boom or bust this year? Will the NFL do anything about their too long season? Probably not. You tell us. What quarterback will come out of retirement next? Who knows what senior center will get rated? You tell us. Is the current NFL kickoff setup good, bad, ugly, or indifferent to you? What do you think? Soon our attention will shift to NCAA basketball, the NHL, and the NBA. But not too fast on that. Spring training starts in Arizona in February, and so the days go by. We wish everyone a great 2026 sports year. What a week coming up in college and the NFL. Who's in, who's out. Seedings is, well, they are. Cleveland's moving out of Cleveland again. Will they be the Brook Park Browns? Stay tuned for that one. Our sponsors for today's show are DW Giftware, dwgiftware.etsy.com. All your gift needs in one stop. Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. YouTube / Dave Warswick 5268. Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. Now over 3,500 free members where they eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap. And our sports quote of the day: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Keep that one in mind. And let's have another cup of coffee, shall we? And in our Tuesday trivia, it is Tuesday, 12/30/2025, on the cusp of the new year. Which quarterback was drafted first overall in the 2001 NFL Draft? Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 40? Who scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl history? Which coach is known for saying, "Just win, baby"? Who was the first African American head coach to win a Super Bowl? Which team played in 4 consecutive Super Bowls and didn't win any? So get your thinking cap on, and we'll come back with you on those a little bit later. And to your women's NCAA top college basketball rankings for the week. Number 10, Iowa State at 13-0. Oklahoma 12-1. 8, TCU 13-0. Number 7, Maryland at 13-0. Number 6, Michigan at 10-1. Number 5, LSU 14-0. Number 4, UCLA at 12-1. Number 3, South Carolina at 13-1. Texas, number 2 at 15-0. And UConn Huskies 13-0. Lots of great women's college basketball coming up. And the top 10 in the men's NCAA basketball standings. Number 10, BYU 12-1. Number 9, Michigan State 11-1. Number 8, Houston 11-1. Number 7, Gonzaga 13-1. Duke comes in at number 6, 11-1. Purdue, number 5 at 11-1. UConn at 12-1. Iowa State at 12-0. Number 2, Michigan 11-0. And number 1 in this week's top 10 is Arizona at 12-0. And if you are ready, let's get to those NFL games and break them down. It was the Dolphins 20, Tampa Bay 17. Ewers was 14-22, 172, 2 TDs, 2 sacks. Akon, 18 carries, 83 yards. Weiss Jr., 1 carry, 63 yards, and that was for a TD. On the Tampa Bay side, Mayfield was 33-44, 346 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs, and he took 3 sacks. McMillan had 7 receptions, 114. Godwin, 7 receptions for 108 and 1 TD. Tampa Bay, too many self-inflicted shots and mistakes. Injuries have just decimated Tampa Bay this year. It was the Texans 20, the Chargers 16. Stroud was 16-28, 244, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. Marks, 19 carries, 71 yards, 2 receptions, 88 yards, 1 TD. On the Chargers side, Herbert was 21-32, 236, 1 TD, 1 interception, but he took 5 sacks in this one. Herbert also had 6 carries for 37 yards. Johnston, 5 receptions, 98. The Chargers just fell flat against the Texans. The Chargers fell 14-0 in the first few minutes and never got back up. Houston continues to have the best defense in the NFL. It was the Giants 34, the Raiders 10. Dart 22-30, 207, took 2 sacks. Tracy Jr., 14 carries, 62 yards. Dart also had 9 carries for 48 yards and 2 TDs in this one. Robinson, 11 carries, 113 yards. On the Raiders side, Smith, 20-28, 176, 1 TD, 2 interceptions, and he got sacked 3 times. Ginty, 16 carries, 60 yards. Mayer, 9 receptions, 89. Dart ran for 2 TDs. Banks returned a kickoff for another score. 10 straight losses for the Raiders. Giants snapped 9-game losing streak. Mike Kafka picked up his first win as the Giants coach. It was the Eagles 13, the Bills 12. Hurts 13 of 27, 110, 1 TD, 1 sack. Barkley 19 carries, 68 yards. Brown 5 receptions, 68 yards. For the Bills, Allen 23 of 35, 262. He got sacked 5 times in this one. Cook 20 carries, 74 yards. Allen 7 carries, also 27 yards, 2 TDs. But those 5 sacks are just murder. Cook also had 4 receptions for 101 yards. The Eagles held on to take out this one, 13-12. Bills' offense came to life in the second half. Bills opted for 2 to win on their TD, but misfired. Bills made it more of a game as the day went on. It was the 49ers 42, the Bears 38. Purdy was 24 of 33 for 303, 3 TDs, 1 interception, 1 sack. McCaffrey 23, 140, 1 TD. Pearsall 5 receptions, 85. On the Bears side, Williams 25 of 42, 330, 2 TDs. Swift 9 carries, 54 yards, 2 TDs. Burden III 8 receptions, 138, 1 TD. And Loveland 6 receptions, 94 yards, and 1 TD. 49ers gave up 38 points and still won. Williams had a chance to win. He was on the 2-yard line with 4 seconds to go. 49ers forced an incomplete to hang on for the win. It was the Bengals 37, Arizona 14. Burden 24 of 31, 305, 2 TDs, sacked 3 times. Brown 22 carries, 101, 2 TDs. And Chase 7 receptions for 60 yards, 2 TDs. And Higgins 4 receptions for 59 on the Bengals side. Arizona, Brissett 21 of 37, 212, 2 TDs. He got knocked out and sacked 4 times. Wilson 5 receptions, 89 yards, 1 TD. McBride 10 receptions, 76 yards, and 1 TD. Cincinnati blew out Arizona. The Bengals could not and would not be stopped in this one. Seahawks came up big against the Panthers, 27-10. Darnold 18 of 27, 147, 1 TD, 1 interception, but he took 3 sacks. Charbonnet 18 carries, 110 yards, 2 TDs. On the Panther side, Young 14 of 24, 1 interception, 2 sacks. Donald 12 carries, 59, and Panthers no passing game. The story: Panthers held to 139 yards of offense, 2.7 yards per play, and 1 of 11 on 3rd downs. It was the Cowboys 30, the Commanders 23. Prescott 19 of 37, 307, 2 TDs, but check this one out. He took 6 sacks in this one. You just can't have that. Davis 20 carries, 103. Turpin 1 reception, 86 yards for a TD. Pickens 4 receptions for 78. On the Commanders' end, Johnson 15 of 23, 198, 1 sack. Crosley Merritt 11 carries, 105 yards, 2 TDs. Samuel Jr. 2 receptions, 68. McLaurin 5 receptions, 63. On the Commanders' side, Johnson had just 5 days to prepare for his first start in 4 years. Malik Davis a practice squad graduate, really stepped up. Washington ran only 41 plays to the Cowboys double that, but still scored 23 points. It was the Saints 34, the Titans 26. Slough 22 of 27, 333, 2 TDs, took 2 sacks. Edwine 14 carries, 94 yards, 1 TD. Olaf 8 receptions, 119 yards and a TD. For the Titans on the losing side, Ward 21 of 40, 251, 2 TDs. He took 4 sacks. Pollard 18 carries for 85 yards, and the Titans spread the receivers around. The Titans failed to close out an in-hand game. They struggled on third downs. Saints improved to 6-10 with their 4th consecutive win. It was the Vikings 23, the Lions 10. Bosmer 9 of 16, 51. He took 7 sacks in the win. Goff was 18 of 29, 197, 1 TT, 2 INTs, and he took 5 sacks in the losing effort. St. Brown had 8 receptions for 68. No surprise here. Lions offense was trending down, and they continued on that path. The Lions have lost 5 of their last 6. It was the Jaguars 23, the Colts 17. Could this be the last finally hurrah for Rivers? Lawrence of 23 of 20, 37, 263, 1 INT, sacked twice. Washington 8 receptions, 115. Rivers 17 of 30, 147, 1 TD, 1 reception, 2 sacks. Jonathan Taylor 21 carries, 70 yards, 1 TD. The Jags now have the chance to secure the AFC South next week and remain in the hunt for the AFC number 1 seed. Colts blitz on over 50% of the dropbacks of the Jags. However, when blitzed, Lawrence completed 70% of his passes. It was the Broncos over the Chiefs 20-13. Knicks 26-38, 1 TD, 1 interception, 1 sack. Olanican 13-22, 60 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. The Broncos outlast the Chiefs. Olanican waited 4 years for a chance to start. He had a chance to lead a game-tying or winning drive, but came up just short for the Chiefs. It was the Ravens 41, the Packers 24. Huntley 60-20, 107 yards, 1 TD, 1 sack. Henry, monster game, 36 carries, 216 on the ground, and had 4 TDs. Huntley 8 carries, 60 yards. For the Packers, Mills 18-21, 288, 1 TD, 1 sack. Wills 9 carries, 60 yards, 2 TDs. Watson 5 receptions, 113 yards, 1 TD. Baltimore left Lambeau with a decisive victory over the Packers. Henry just ran crazy in this one with the 4 TDs and the 216. Coming up, Ravens versus Steelers for AFC North title. The Pats 42, the Jets 10. May 19-21, 256. 5 TDs in this one. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 5 TDs. He was sacked 1 time. Henderson 19 carries, 82. Diggs 6 receptions, 101, 1 TD. Cook 19-33, 152, 1 INT, 1 sack. Hall 14 carries, 111 yards, 1 TD. This was destruction. The Jets picked up their first down in quarter 2, with the Pats already ahead 21-0. The Browns took the Steelers 13-6. Sanders 17-23, 186, 1 TD, 2 INTs, 2 sacks. Rodgers 21-39, 168, 2 sacks. Warren 12 carries, 64 yards. Browns win first AFC North game of the year. Browns scored on first 2 possessions. Pittsburgh had a chance to win at the end, but just fell short. And it was the Falcons 27 over the Rams 24. Cousins 13 of 20, 126, 1 TD, 0 sacks. Robinson 22 carries, 195, 1 TD. Stafford for the Rams 22 of 38, 269, 2 TDs, 3 INTs, 3 sacks. Williams 13 carries for 92 yards. Smith 4 receptions for 67. Ferguson 2 for 54, 1 TD. And Parkinson 6 for 53. Falcons played spoiler here. Falcons forgot they were 6-10 and nothing to play for. Atlanta led 21-0 at the half. Rams tied it late in the fourth. Zane Gonzalez hit a 51-yard field goal for the win for the Falcons. Season end potentials. The Bucs-Panthers potential matchup for NFC South title on Week 18. Raiders are the front runner for number 1 draft. Steelers versus Ravens for the North AFC title. 49ers are alive for the NFC number 1 seed. And the Broncos hope to stay alive in the hopes of earning the AFC top seed. Your standings going into the final week of the season. In the NFC North, the Bears are 11-5, the Packers are 9-6. The NFC South, Panthers and Tampa Bay. Panthers are 8-8, Tampa Bay 7-9. NFC East, it's the Eagles at 11-5. NFC West, check this one out. Seahawks 13-3, 49ers 12-4, the Rams 11-5. In the AFC North, Steelers 9-7, Ravens 8-8. AFC South, the Jags 12-4, the Texans 11-5. AFC East, the Pats 13-3, the Bills 11-5, and in the AFC West, the Broncos 13-3, the Chargers 11-5. So quite a week coming up here. Lots to be determined in the National Football League. And it is time for our Week 15 picks. We're going to take the Panthers over Tampa, Seahawks over the 49ers, Texans over the Colts, Saints over the Falcons, Packers over the Vikings, Jags over the Titans, Cowboys over the Giants, Rams over Arizona, Chiefs over the Raiders. That's right, we're taking the Chiefs over the Raiders. If anybody wants to watch that one. Eagles over the Commanders, Pats over the Dolphins, Bears over the Lions, Chargers over the Broncos, Bills over the Jets, and we are going to take the Steelers over the Ravens to win that AFC North title. And that's going to wrap up our sports for the week. Those answers to the trivia questions, I know you've been waiting for that. Which quarterback was drafted first overall in the 2001 NFL Draft? That was Michael Vick. Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 40? That was Hines Ward. Who scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl history? That was Max McGee. Which coach is known for saying, "Just win, baby"? That's Al Davis. Who was the first African-American head coach to win a Super Bowl? That was Tony Dungy. Which team played in 4 consecutive Super Bowls but didn't win any? And that was the Buffalo Bills. And on this 30th of December, getting ready to head into that new year, if you're going out to celebrate, please be responsible. Keep your head on that swivel, always looking around you, and please make sure you have that designated driver at all times. If you could do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. We would so appreciate it. Your loved ones would appreciate it. We know they would. So do us a favor. Have a great, great New Year's. And we're going to be getting out of here. So everybody go out and boogie down. Oh yeah. We're going to boogie on out of here. So you go ahead and have a great one. And we will catch up with you next Tuesday in 2026. Have a great one, everybody. We are out.